The world didn't feel safe growing up, but for a couple of hours on Saturday morning, it kind of did. You'd wake up early, sometimes before the sun, grab your cereal, and park yourself in front of the TV like it was church. And in a way, it was. Because Saturday morning cartoons didn't just entertain us. They held us, made us laugh, taught us how we feel. This is Saturday Morning Cartoons Saved Us. Hey, I'm Alex, and this is Fine, A Millennial Diary. You're listening to Volume 2, Nostalgia and Identity, where we're unpacking the things that made us. The messy, glittery, cringy building blocks of who we are now. And today, we're rewinding to one of the few sacred rituals we had. Saturday mornings. Before life asked us to be productive, before we had words for what we were feeling, we had cartoons. Let's talk about many of those mornings and how they mattered more than anyone realized, and why a part of us still aches for them. Saturday mornings had a texture. The cold floor under your feet. The crinkle of a cereal bag inside the box. The static hum of the TV warming up. It wasn't just what we watched. It was how we watched it. Alone or shoulder to shoulder with a sibling. Bowl of cereal, blanket on the couch. No phones, no TikToks, no YouTube, nothing. Just full immersion in color, sound, and feeling. And for a few precious hours, you were living. You weren't just surviving. You were having a great time. We didn't realize it then, but those characters were teaching us how to be human. From Reese's, we learned about loyalty, rebellion, and friendship dynamics. From Hey Arnold, we learned that empathy could grow in broken homes and busted apartment buildings. From the magic school bus, we learned curiosity was magic, and if you didn't have cable, you were still getting an education. From Batman the Animated Series, you learned that heroes could be complicated. From X-Men, you learned that being different was both painful and powerful. What about Tiny Toon Adventures and Animaniacs? You learned absurdity wasn't something to fear, it was something to celebrate. One of my favorites, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You learned family wasn't about blood, it was about who shows up for you. But wait, then there was Power Rangers, the show that really hit different. Because it wasn't just heroes punching monsters. It was the first time a lot of us saw real diverse teams. A Black Ranger, an Asian Ranger, and a girl leading battles, different colors, different backgrounds, all working together, all being powerful, not in spite of who they were, but because of it. Power Rangers wasn't just entertainment. It was a lesson. There's strength in difference, and you're allowed to belong to something bigger than yourself. Ever rewatch an old cartoon or just hear the opening credits and feel your chest loosen? That's not nostalgia. That's your body remembering safety. See, those shows weren't just cute distractions. They were emotional anchors when the adult world outside was loud or confusing. Saturday mornings whispered, "You're allowed to be here. You're allowed to feel joy." See, those characters showed up for us, even when the people in our lives didn't know how. But the cartoons didn't last forever. Around noon, the tone would shift. Infomercials would take over. Vacuum cleaner ads, food dehydrators, boring real life stuff. And that bittersweet shift, it's still in us. That ache when something beautiful ends. That deep, heavy sigh when responsibility knocks. But the magic of those mornings, it planted something. A belief that joy could be simple, that play could be sacred. that maybe, just maybe, you didn't have to be perfect to be powerful. Next time on A Millennial Diary, episode 14, MySpace Made Me. We'll dive into how we built our first digital identities and how the top 8s, autoplay songs, and glitter backgrounds rewired our sense of worth. Until then, pour that cereal, grab a blanket, rewatch that cheesy theme song, because joy wasn't childish. It was practice. And this is fine. Be sure to hit me up on all of my social networks by hitting the link in the bio. Simply going to alexiscardoza.com also works. And please make sure you follow me right here on YouTube. But if you're listening, make sure you also hit subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And I just wanted to add this to this episode. When I was writing this episode, it truly hit me. It was very emotional because I, growing up too, surrounded myself around Saturday morning cartoons. It was my time. It was great. It was everything that I love. And if you also feel that way, please leave all your messages in the comments because I would love to read them. What was your ritual Saturday mornings? I appreciate you all. Thank you. Goodbye.